filming in my car for an intro for a vlog. What's new?
We're dreamers. We're living. We're dreamers. We're doing this in our way.
Happy Wednesday, welcome back to the vlog, weekly vlogs with myself and my gorgeous horse, Podworth, whatever she decides to get called. And this week it's all about, so it's a weekend of dressage. I have decided, in my infinite wisdom, to take on a very delusional, probably too optimistic goal of trying to qualify for the Associated Championships, which will be held at Onley in October. And they do a racehorse class. So I thought that would be wonderful if we could do it. P could compete with her peers and the same kind of breed type and stuff like that. And it'd just be a really nice experience to go to something like that. However, I've left it really, really late in the day. So you have to be registered with BD and you have to get 3 scores at 60% or above before August 31st. It's currently the 2nd of August. I know what you're thinking, delusional. I'm not bothered, okay? If we wait around for these things, if we wait around to be perfect, if we wait around for certain conditions, we will never get out and do them. So my thought process is just suck it and see. Go out, because there's nothing to lose. Even if we don't qualify for anything, P has had a great day out, she's got more experience, we've done more dressage, and let's be honest, eventing at the lower levels is won on dressage. So the more we can hone that skill, the better. And I have to say, I am absolutely loving dressage at the moment. I'm not a massive lover of cross country. It's not naturally where my happiness sits. You might think, oh, why do you do eventing then? Not sure at the minute. We are reassessing that thought because I really do find the cross country hard. It's very difficult. I'm not that brave. I've got a very good self-preservation brain and it thinks that running to solid fences at speed is not a great thing to do. And I can't disagree. Anyway, so come along. So we're going to do 2 days of dressage to attempt to get these 3 scores, and then I've got some more later on in August. So this morning we are heading to Manor Grange Stud in Wakefield. I've never been before. I have got parking anxiety, people, but I've googled it, I've checked with my friend Lynn, she's told me exactly where the entrance is, and we are going to have to be very to the point, quick competing home. And that is because at the moment, and people don't talk about this often enough, I think, where I live is a very high area, red area for strangles, and there is some yards not near me but in our area, in the Yorkshire area, on lockdown because there's been confirmed cases. So there is protocols put in place, people, for when you are competing, and I have protocols put in from my yard as well that I have to do certain things, obviously, because nobody wants to transmit bacteria to other people's horses or go out while you're competing. So I've just called at the shop. I've got mints, which is very exciting, but I've got some disinfectant because we have to disinfect feet, etc. before you come back, hand sanitizer. And the rules are very much like you don't graze, you tack up on the lorry, you load up as soon as you finish, you go, you disinfect your feet, no touching of horses, hand sanitizer, and it's strict and it has to be. So it will be a quick one, hopefully. I'm not actually sure if I'm going to be able to get anybody to film it as yet because my daughter's not coming. She's coming tomorrow, so I will get some dressage footage at some point. But come with us for the day. It'll just be me chatting if I don't get I'll try my best, okay? Try my best, people. And I've got some new plaiting stuff to try and just make Pod posh. Got a new posh hat. Like, it's all kicking off. It's all about the dressage. So come along. First off, Pod had a bath yesterday. I hacked her yesterday. She had a bath. I've got all the stuff in the car, but I've got to go and plait her up. I've got some quarter markers I'm going to have a play with and just get her ready, and then we'll head off. Our first test, well, our only test, we're doing prelim 1, is at 11:44. So I'm going to set off 10:15ish because Pod doesn't require a lot of warm-up, we've realised, and the more time you spend there, the worse that she gets. Plus, with the strangles risk, it's very much the minimal that you can do. Let's go. I have the girl in. Look how well she's looking. She's looking so well. I've got my bougie plaiting kit and I'm going to plait my pony. She's actually, I bathed her yesterday, she stayed really, really clean. So we're going to give it a go, Pod. So this is Pod before. Put her a hay net there, but she knows something's going off. Let's see Pod after. Okay, so Pod knows something's going off, but we have a tail. Can you see my quarter markings? I don't know whether you can see them. Plaits. She's looking fancy. Actually, I don't know whether you can see them quarter markings. I'll turn you around. You can probably see them in the light. There is the pretty girl. Right, I'm going to pop her back in for a bit. Get myself ready. Yo peeps, welcome to dressage. We've done. So we've had a nice morning platting up. I don't know whether you can see her. She was a very good girl, very smart. I did quarter marks and everything, plaited a tail, because we thought we can bling them, right? Even if we're rubbish. And then put her in a stable while I got the trailer and she rolled, which was lovely. So she added some je ne sais quoi with a load of bedding. So we had to sort that out, and we've just been for our test. She warmed up, stunning, like the best I've ever seen her warm up. We were getting canter transitions, we were doing everything. Gets into the arena, at a brand new venue, might add. I'm very delusional, I know that. Like, don't tell me anything I don't know. I'm trying to get a score of 6% at a brand new arena with a very green horse. Madness, but I've bloody loved it. Do you want to tell them you were scared of the judges' box? It was impending doom. So Pod would just like to finish the day by saying, if you ever see like a shed at the bottom of the arena, stay away. Do not go near. I had the best time. Hands down, even when I'm rubbish, bloody love dressage. Right, we're going home. I want a private road before you yell. I just want to say, amazing venue. Thanks, Lynn. Love it. I would absolutely come back here. Everybody's so friendly. The Quest BD entry level is nice. Like, it's not pretentious or anything like that. I have thoroughly enjoyed it. I just need to remember that it's cash only at the shop for a coffee. It's like that at Psych House, to be fair. You don't want to pay them bank charges. Anyway, me and my little superstar. Oh God, why did I think? Do you know what? Sometimes I just need a reality check. Because at this one, there's 2 rings, and so she had to work a test at the side of somebody else working their test. She'd never done that before. She did it at Epworth and she was a nightmare like that. So, things to work on. I need to work on that inside bend. More lessons. I'm going to go into a bit of voiceover now because I didn't really record anything. Anyway, this is dressage day 2. I went to Oldham Mill, and as you can see, what I'm really impressed about, Pod just stood on the trailer waiting. We warmed up in this beautiful indoor, and then we went for our test, and these pictures are just stunning. She worked so much better this day than she has ever done. She got some really high marks in her walk, with both judges saying what a beautiful horse she was. Her canter work is the bit that lets us down at the moment, and that's what I need to work on. But the trot work is coming along, and look at that square halt. So from Oldham Mill, we got a 62.4% qualifying score and 3rd. And from Manor Grange Stud, we got 61.2, even with the spookiness, and came 6th. Another qualifying score. So out of the 3 that I need, I managed to gain 2. This is my daughter's dog, modelling the Rozzers, because we don't usually get them. So you join me now off the horse. I'm actually in the good old Yorkshire countryside with my huskies, just walking them before work. And so I put this little vlog out, and it's got very little footage in. However, I want to record the journey of trying to get to the Associated Championships. So hopefully I managed to put some pictures on and some voiceover so you can understand the little bit that I'm on. And it's just the problems that I have sometimes because I don't have everybody filming, unfortunately. I don't have a multitude of friends that can come and film me, and my daughter's got her own life now, and I do blag her sometimes to come and film, but not all the time. So After the wonderful weekend that I had, one of the best weekends I've had with Pod, there's so much to take from that. There is the fact that I have a little horse now that I can just take out, and she's so well behaved and so good. That means so much, no matter what scores you get or anything. To have her happy, content, and just loving to be out there. She really loves the dressage, and I have to say, I'm loving it as well. I love the feeling of trying to perfect something, and you stay clean, okay? You stay clean, you park on a car park, I'm done for dinner, I'm not in the middle of a field, I'm not scared to death. Like, it's a win. So that was the big win. And then obviously we got our 2 qualifying scores that was needed to get to the Associated Champs. So I have literally just 1 score to get, which is coming up. So I've got 2 more competitions before the end of August to try and get these scores so I can take her to her very first championships with BD. Are we going to be competitive? No. But people, like I said before, if you wait to be perfect, you're never going to do anything. So just go out there and do it and have fun with your horses and ponies is my top tip for this weekend. So we've got 1 more to go. The next one is on the 17th. Please follow along for the journey, and apologies for the lack of footage, but hopefully the pictures make up for it, because I have a beautiful pony. Right, love you all, and I'll see you next week.
The sun will shine on you wherever you go, and when it